We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm J1 for the Cyber Nerds.
Revered, yes.
So I missed the blitz set.
And welcome to the first review for the boys on the channel. We're going to be reviewing episodes 1 through 3, the season premieres. And if you haven't already premiered your subscriber tip badge on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and press the notification bell to get notified every time we're dropping a banger. I'm just going to say these are red band reviews. So, like, yeah, get me. Bitch, shit, fuck, cunt. It's the boys. Just accumulate yourself with the vernacular, and we'll all be alright. Does everyone understand that, yeah? We all good here. Get me. So, what do you man say? What you man feeling about the first 3 episodes?
Man, they're so good. Like, I really like how they've turned 3 episodes into a full-on intro. Like, yo, this is where we at with the teams and characters. This is like where we're going, and boom, like 3rd episode is just, alright, game on. We're doing this thing, innit? And I love how Starlight just fully commits to the cause. But also Hughie as well, like, man's like, yo, gloves off. I like that energy.
What you said, Sam?
Yeah, just like, obviously, 3 seasons deep now, and just wondering where everyone's going to go from here. And for me, just Homelander just being like, I'm going to be who I am to the public, and them actually loving that. For the rest of the season, I just want to see where this man goes now, because obviously he's been hiding behind this like public facade of trying to be perfect and human. But boy, nah, not anymore. You know, it's on.
No, man, I think it's fine, especially where like we're talking about right now. We're talking about the main hitters of the show and where they're going into coming out of episode 3, and I think that's all good. I still think that Hughie and Starlight, even in their commitment, they're still just like they still always miss the mark for me. Like Hughie being like, oh, I understand what Billy did to the you. Mm-hmm. I still feel like that's missing the mark. Even if you need the kid to be a savage. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, watching Homelander, you should see, like, this ain't the way. And then with, what's her name? Starlight, I'm like, I feel you, like, okay, you're going to embrace this Homelander relationship. But at the same time, it shades back to the deep thing for me. Because it's like, you don't want to do this, but you're doing it. The same way my man ate the octopus, the same way my man stuck it on you in the beginning. And I'm like, she's got a book, like, I think she doesn't, the power that she gets given, she never uses it in the right way. Like, in these episodes, she's trying to use it the right way. But as soon as Homelander's like, no, I don't care. She's back in the same position she was in the beginning, bruv. And I'm like, she's got to learn how to navigate past that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Homelander don't give a shit about nothing, ever.
The thing with that, it doesn't come from her. That energy doesn't come from her. Do you know what I'm saying? She's leaning on Edgar's, do you know what I'm saying? Like, running the show. So, oh, Edgar said this, Edgar said that. Oh, do you want to take up with him? Like, it's never her own initiative and stuff like that. So obviously, as soon as man claps back, my little going again. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that energy dispersed right away. But like, yeah, man, the whole thing with Hughie, like, I just think, bro, he's just had enough. He just doesn't want to be a victim anymore, innit? Like, that's where we're at. And I'm just so, like, happy we did that list, because like
we said
exactly like who's on what, and then boom, like you see it, like Marvel's Milk over here just I did some Billy Butcher's drugs in it, like, bro. And it's just like, I like how also his baby moms was like, yo fam, just be who you are. Do you know what I'm saying? And make sure you're safe here for the door. That's it, bro. Like,
there's so much of this stuff that I like but don't rate, bro. Because I like them.
Because everybody's tapped.
Bro, I like the mum saying that, but at the same time, like, could you not be a rider for my man? Or at least just look after the youth.
Like, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's
everybody's finished in the boys, bro. Everybody's
so finished, bro.
So there's like, you just have to pick your poison, bro, and just go with it.
This is why I wouldn't say I'm Team Homelander, but I like observing Homelander, bro. Because of all the finished people, I would say he's the most finished. Like, him and Billy, it's like every day they're neck and neck at who's gonna, and I just
Who's gonna outdo the
and
other
I can't
one,
be on,
like?
and I just can't be on Billy's side anyway because of his whole relationship situation. So I'm just taking up the villain and up Homelander. Boom. Like he's moving wild, bruv. I love the stuff with the new members, Supersonic joining, and it looking like Homelander's already like tapped into man a little bit because Starlight was telling him to get out and bringing the Deep back.
I think he's gonna betray Starlight.
Who?
The
Supersonic.
100%.
I feel like he already showed that when my man hit him with the yo amigo and he was like
all in Spanish.
But when he even said he was going to the producers, I bet you Homelander was on the like
he's the one.
He's had a conversation with Homelander.
Orchestrated that.
That's what I think, 100%. And I hope he does turn on Starlight because I want Starlight to feel how Hughie feels, where it's like, oh, bruv, like. You know how he was working with that thing for a year and it didn't turn out right?
Right.
I would like her to get some of that as well. Just like, nah, like, we've got to get her into this team properly. Right. And even, where's Maeve at?
Yeah, Maeve's
moving like a ghost, bro.
Yeah, and the shadows right back.
To be honest, that kind of makes sense for her to do that because, like, she's been around for so long, she knows exactly how to navigate. Plus, she's preying things now from afar instead of being involved. So, to me, it makes sense if she wants to get back at Homelander. Like, she got to move the pieces correct.
One of the other things I love, I think, from episode 3 mainly was like the flashbacks. Bro, getting into Grace's story that gave us like some history on Soldier Boy, Black Noir, Grace. What was their team called? Payback.
Even Stan as well.
Stan was there as well.
Yeah,
Red
so
Young.
that first super team before the 7 was constructed, which still had Black Noir in it. I like seeing that and seeing all of these lot young and just seeing where that goes, bro. And I love that you said in a watch along, guys. If you haven't checked out the watch along for all 3 episodes, patreon.com/cybernerds. It's one of those things that you probably don't want to miss. Like, you know, when we're at the beginning of videos and I'm like, you don't want to miss a banger over there, bangers, bangers, bangers. Get me? But yeah, you feel me? Like, it's interesting to see that.
Yeah, like, I like.
Winter Soldier.
You gonna say something?
Yeah.
No, I was saying Sam alluded to the Winter Soldier thing. I didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even the whole Soldier Boy story that everyone seems to be just what we call it, getting up to now. I thought that's gonna be interesting going forward too because obviously from the trailers it just seems like they're just gonna get a soup just to battle Homelander. But the fact that he's had mad history already with people's families and stuff, murdering here and there, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's gonna be mad.
It's sick as well because they did the same thing with Stormfront in the last season when it was like, oh, Stormfront used to be this hero and has came through time. Like, they build mythology into the character that they're introducing from the beginning. I love they do that, and they do that super legit with Soldier Boy. And I want to see, because he's been in that team before, that means he's got a relationship with Black Noir, Grace, and Stan. So when he re-emerges, I want to see what those relationships are like today when we find him. And since he got wrapped by the Russians, what have they done to him? Like, have they really Winter Soldiered, man? That's and I love the fact that the team, like, the second that they even mentioned Russia, I was like, please take us to Russia. Because, Russia's got to be mad.
The soups there, yeah, have to be.
The president of Russia's got to be a soup, bruv.
1000%.
100%. Bro, there's no way he can't be.
He has to be a soup,
He has to be, bruv. That's how their man should be running. Their whole police force, soups, like, soups should be in their military. Bruv, Russia should be a different ball game to what's going on in America, fam.
Yeah,
that's what I hope
like,
for.
Even mixing the politics with it will be so sick. Cause like Edgar Stanley's like, yo, I'm tired of babysitting these man. I want to go straight into like the pharmaceutical business, run this thing, yo.
He wants more control, basically.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, keep controlling this thing. I like also the pill lasts 24 hours. That means I'm still tapped into you guys forever, and that's what we're gonna take. And he's really like destroying the team from the inside. He's just moving the pieces. You might go self-destruct now, and we're just gonna go from there. So like it's just gonna be so sick to see where we're gonna go with different factions, isn't it? Like it's so mad. It's so mad.
Yeah, man. Super gas for the episode. Editing, production, the music, the acting, everything fire. Like, I rate Prime Video for like how much energy. Like, they know what they've got with the boys, innit? And they're putting that amount of energy and like care into it. I rate you, man, for dropping 3 episodes day one, and I also rate you, man, for being weekly as well. You know when you find that good divide, when you're like, we ain't Disney, but we ain't Netflix. We're like, they're doing their own thing, and I rate it differently, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? So hopefully the boys does really well. Love the show. Want to see more. Diabolical sick. You can catch our reactions to Diabolical on the channel. You can watch our full episode reactions on patreon.com/thecybernerds. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop a banger. Other than that, I'm Jay, 1/3 of the Cybernerds.
Revenue GS.
So, Mr. Blitztech.
We'll see you on the next Boys Review.
Peace.